Here's the top 10, again, from Jeremy's poll. Josh Allen jumping up to number 5. He was nowhere to be found in this a year ago. Matthew Stafford moved up 4 spots to number 6 since his trade to the Rams, which aligns him with Sean McVay. So before we start analyzing this, let's make sure we understand what it is we're analyzing. Jeremy Fowler, this is the poll that you conducted. Please explain to everybody exactly what it is we are looking at here.
Well, Greeny, the goal was simple. Find out how the NFL front offices and coaching staffs feel about your favorite players, because we see top 10 lists around the league all the time. So I wanted to see what's really the inside scoop here. So I polled nearly 60 coaches, scouts, execs, and players. I sent out texts and top 10 ballots for nearly every position around the league, and I garnered the results, put them all together, and this was what you saw. Mahomes at number 1. Now, a quick editor's note, Deshaun Watson normally would be on this list. We did omit him because of the uncertainty around his standing in the 2021 season with the NFL investigation and the off-field issues involved.
Okay, yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. So that's what we're looking at here. What is our reaction? Domonique, if there's one thing that jumps out the most, I have a feeling I can guess where this is going to go.
I mean, cousin Dak is better than Matt Stafford. Like, let's be honest. I think we're doing a lot of projecting with Matt Stafford, and I understand how talented Matt Stafford is. We all agree, but Dak Prescott has been better. Dak Prescott's worst season QBR is far better than, I would say, we get Himbo to check this out for me, but I think Dak's worst QBR is better than Matt Stafford's best QBR season. Like, Dak Prescott is a baller who, no matter what, is going to get underappreciated. I don't care that he's coming off an injury. Give me Dak Prescott. It's just one step, just one spot on the rankings. I think he should be a little bit higher.
I'm trying to read D. Wood's face. What are you thinking there, Damien?
Nah, listen, I love Dak Prescott, but I think that's nonsense by Nick right there. Matt Stafford consistently over his career has been a stat monster. You know what's been holding Stafford back? The Detroit Lions as an organization. This is an organization that has won a grand total of 1 playoff game since the 1950s. 1. Okay,
right,
so
yeah, you're right. I think
Matt Stafford, that's why we.
Dak Prescott has been so fortunate. Dak Prescott has been so fortunate to be playing in the perfectly run organization that is the Dallas Cowboys, because they don't make any mistakes.
An organization. How many championships have the Dallas Cowboys won? Okay.
Here we go.
Are we gonna really play this game right now, Nate?
My bad. Okay.
Here's what. We intended this to be a Dak conversation, but I do actually think the Stafford of it all is interesting, because Matthew Stafford for a long time has been one of two things. Either a great quarterback being held back by an inept organization, or a good quarterback who wasn't able to carry them any farther. And once and for all, I'm glad one way or the other, we're going to get the answer to that question one way or the other.
I don't think it's as much as I love cousin Dak. I don't think that it would be outrageous to put Matthew Stafford above Dak at the end of the season. To me, the problem is putting him up there now. Like, Dak has had real success that Matt Stafford hasn't had. And I understand that we focus a lot on that we're smart enough not to think of wins as a QB stat. But we've seen Dak Prescott have big moments in big games time and time again, and offensively carry this team his team to success in ways that we haven't seen Matt Stafford. That's all. Matt Stafford has big wow ability. And I think a lot of quarterback evaluators get hung up on that.
And we'll talk more about this as we go. But, Jeremy, to come back to you again, it's your poll. The Brady of it all is remarkable. Here's a guy who, from the age 42 to 43, climbed 4 spots in the opinions of most people around the NFL.
Greeny, it's crazy because last year people thought his arm was done. They're saying, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. This guy is sort of falling apart. He can still function, but it's a lot of 5, 10-yard throws. Can't get it done. He goes to Tampa, and his arm strength is even stronger. Everybody noticed. One scout said, look, the dude is simply an anomaly.
Yes, I think that is understating it. To call Tom Brady an anomaly would be about the least you could say. Again, he'll be 44 years old next month. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.